I'm really tired. I don't know.
And I had picked up firearms and stuff to exercise my Second Amendment because I heard Mike Bloomberg on the friggin' TV saying we should get the cops off the street until every firearm for the Americans is out of their hands. So I bought some firearms. Yeah, and I bought firearms. And then here's what happened. My friends probably thought to themselves, holy shit, his mom just died. He got guns. He's going to shoot himself. So they 502'd me, and I had to spend like 8 hours in a hospital. And they asked me, "Are you going to fucking assassinate the president? Do you have plans to assassinate President Obama?" I said, "Absolutely not." I said, "I'm a Christian. I'm for nonviolence. I would never harm the president." And shit like that. So it's crazy what can happen to you, though, guys. You know.
Yeah, and you went through a terrible
same thing.
You went through a terrible event with your mom passing, and you're not like in a good mind state. It's like, Jesus, you got to let a person grieve.
Horrible.
When you're grieving, you go through crazy shit. It's just part of life.
Yeah. That's how the mental state reacts.
Right? Yeah. Oh. God, I'm just having PTSD just thinking about it. Like, I blacked out when I was in jail, and I think something was done to me, and I don't remember what.
Yeah, that's basically what happened to me. I just ended up they knew that I didn't even really ever say those things or like say that. Eventually, they came to light that I wasn't going to do that type of thing or whatever. So they were like, they let me out like 6 hours later, but it's like the whole 6 hours I was in there is like just it was like one person after another.
Yeah, it's a hard experience. It's like going to one of those psych evaluation places. It's like one of the worst experiences someone can go through.
Yeah, it's really taxing on your mental state. They don't realize that while they're like watching you through the fucking the glass and stuff or whatever.
Yeah, because I kind of went through what you did, Rev, when my dad died, and I ended up in there for like 2 days, and I had to deal with people talking to themselves, screaming at invisible people, and I'm just like trying to grieve and get through it. It's like, what? This isn't helping, you know.
It's making it worse.
Sorry, what was that, guys?
I think Tragic said he went through that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Fucking people on this internet ruined my life because of their swatting. They made Boulder PD think I was so dangerous. I had like 6 SWATs show up for me. It's me.
That's crazy.
Shanny, you live in Colorado, Japan now.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
I definitely don't live in Boulder. I got the hell out of Boulder. I will tell anyone, do not live in Boulder. Ever. The cops are
I've seen it.
Corrupt as shit.
That was really cool. Because I went, whenever I think I gave you guys, I donated money to you guys before, but whenever I went to your PayPal, I said that you guys lived in Pennsylvania or whatever, and I was like, oh wow, that's really cool because that's where I'm from or whatever. It's like, that was pretty cool, but that was the only reason I knew you guys were from PA or whatever. It's because I went on the PayPal or whatever and said that that's where you guys were at. It like says it on the thing, like on the.
Hey guys, do you know who Sauce Overload is?
That's what I was about to ask.
Yeah, he's alright. He's just really quiet. He's like really shy. He's more of like a listener, I guess. I would say.
Yeah, he's cool though. He's been in our server for a while now.
I knew him for a couple of years. He's alright.
Just chills out. Okay.
He's a good supporter too. When he gets involved,
yeah,
on a stream.
Yeah, he's a really good. He donates like I don't know. A lot of people they take donations for granted. Like Shabisky is definitely one of those. I honestly think like people should be more like
grateful.
I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Because like I've given Pitmonk, I gave Pitmonk 500, I think, when his dad died or something.
Wow, and he's like, "Oh, thanks, man," and that's it. Not like.
Yeah.
He threw it in his face the next day.
Did he?
Like,
what did he do?
He yelled at me. Yeah, a couple weeks later, he started like being really mean to me, and I was like, "Why are you like why are you treating me like this?" I was like, "I just gave you like all this money the other week," and he's like, "Oh, you're a piece of shit for even bringing that up or whatever." I was like, "Dude, what are you talking about? I'm just telling you."
So they do this thing where they do this thing as an excuse. You're buying friends.
Yeah.
For you, just like, why are you treating me bad? They just naturally treat people bad.
Yeah, that's basically all I asked. I just asked like, "Why are you like treating me this way? Like, what did I do to deserve that?" And that was basically what he said back. He's just like, "Yeah, he's like, you're a piece of shit for even bringing that up because you're using that against me." I was like, "What do you mean? I was just bringing it up like as like a reminder, like that, like I'm not someone that like you should be mean to, because like I wasn't doing anything wrong to her. All I was doing was like saying hey and like talking in the chat and stuff, and then he was like yelling at me or whatever, like getting mad at me for being in the chat, but I didn't do anything wrong. I don't know where it came from really. It was just like this random thing. He was like joking around with me at first, and then it turned into him being serious. I was just like, oh, okay, whatever. I was like, I didn't know what to do, but yeah, he took that. He definitely that's one thing I wish I could take back. Like they wait months later till like all that's said and done, so that you can't take that back. You know, like Shabisky, he waited like there was something. Shabisky got mad about something or whatever. I ended up giving him like $100 or something, and he like waited a week so it could go through and he could like get the money, and then he like banned me from the stream. I was like, dude, you knew me for like 10 years.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I was like, this was during the Missy Ann stuff. That's when she turned him on us. Like, she just like somehow he just has this like soft spot for her where she can say and do whatever she wants, and it can really put a taxing thing on the channel and whatnot, and he just like goes with it. He's just like, yeah, that's fine. And it's like,
it wouldn't be the push
it's not doing anything.
would it?
Yeah, exactly. It's not doing anything to help. And you don't realize that. But it's the same thing with those type of people. Yeah, that's ungrateful behavior like that like makes people not even want to like donate or anything anymore, because it's like, wow, that you've kind of like, there's like a thing of trust there where it's like, you're like, yeah, I think we're cool and whatnot, but really like they could be just having you around for no whatever reason. Like Shabisky used to tell me to be nice to people in the Discord so that they would like donate more. He would tell me to always be nice to people in the Discord so they would donate more. I was like, dude, what do you mean? Like, I was like, yeah. He's like, you have to be nice to this certain person so they give me more money. I'm like, okay, dude. Like,
oh, he doesn't care about his audience members at all.
No.
What is wrong?
He doesn't, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about a single person that watches him.
Oh.
Oh my god, that's so sad.
I'm just gonna say it. They are atheists. I'm sorry.
Sociopaths.
Yeah, they really are sociopathic in behavior.
It is sociopathic.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm grateful for the attention I'm getting now from you guys.
Right. Yeah.
No.
And see, that's so messed up that it's gotten to a point where if someone is an actual fan and wants to support you, you have to question it because of all the damage they've done. It's a horrible situation.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, it's true.
That's crazy.
But you gotta understand, this is like literal years, like 15 years of dealing with these people.
Harassment.
Yeah, we don't know how you do it. I noticed that too for Brian because he's been going through it for like 10 years too. And it was affecting him in a bad way.
Yeah,
we need to
eventually.
invite Vaughn in here.
Yeah.
Vaughn could just kind of chill out.
Vaughn is the one that has so many
Yeah.
stories. I just go for 10.
Hey, babe, I'm gonna give you this.
Okay.
Can you give that to Vaughn?
No. I'm not connected.
Shit.
No.
Oh, I know how to do it. I'll do it through my Steam.
Okay, cool. He knows you're
Oh yeah, there you go.
Vaughn, and he'll probably get Brett.
Well, the thing is, I'm trying to heal him.
Yeah, I know that.
She's smoking on.
Hey,
Hey,
Shan. Is your Discord like
man.
private or is it like a open link?
I'm pretty sure it's private.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just curious. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want you to have people freaking coming in here recording all your conversations and shit.
Yeah,
No,
eventually.
we can see
that's what I was
who's
gonna
in
say.
here, and we can see who's in here.
Well, yeah, for now,
Private.
but I guarantee you they're going to try to be slick and make up a name that sounds like someone else's name eventually. And
Well, then I'll know their
Yeah, I could
voices.
see that happening.
We won't even mention that this exists if you don't want. That might be the best thing.
well, Shanny said it plenty of times that she
Yeah.
doesn't want Discord and doesn't like Discord, so I'm sure they don't even know that. Or as soon
Yeah,
as she
they
has
probably
one.
don't even know that she's on here.
I'm not telling anyone I'm on here.
No.
I just try to look out for her a little bit.
She does. She's a good
Yeah.
little watchdog. Thank you for watching my
They,
back.
they don't like it very much, but it's all right. They don't know me, so I'm just Ash, so that's all they need to know.
Exactly.
Right.
You shouldn't have to, you don't tell them about anything about your babies or anything. They don't need to know.
That's right.
It's the biggest thing is don't, like, if you have kids,
Oh.
don't tell people you have kids.
Well, that's the thing. Missy Ann, she like told everybody that her son or whatever was transgender. And we're like, yeah, you can put that out there, but she just kept like using that as like a
Like a tool,
way to bring
weapon.
people in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were like, why are you saying that? Like,
Looking
why do you
for,
keep bringing that
looking
up?
for like sympathy from people. Try to make them bad. Make them feel bad by using that. It's like in her bag of tactics to manipulate situations. It's really weird. It's bizarre.
yeah, she kept bringing that up over and over again. Like,
Yeah. Then she had her kid make a
Period.
name. She made her kid make a name, and now he's involved in the community. And he's only like 14 or something. I think it's a sick situation to do that for a kid.
It is weird.
yeah, and I don't know. She uses that as a way to pull certain people in, and it's like, why do you have to do something like that? Like, you shouldn't use your kid as like a way to get certain people to be your friend or something, or talk to you. You know, I don't know. It's just really odd.
Right?
She brings up the Billy the Fridge thing a lot too. Like, the fact that she dated Billy the Fridge at one point, but
She
They
dated
never-
Billy the Fridge.
yeah, but they never actually like
Oh.
fully became a thing.
Yeah, because she was sending him fake pictures, and then she went to visit him, and he saw what she really looked like, and then he cut it off right from the start.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so that's why they tried to like ignore us and shut us out, because we know all their information, all their stories, all their weak points. So they're trying to like make it so we go away, but we're not going to let that happen. It's a weird thing that they do.
Ew.
It's odd. It's like trying to kill us.
Oh my god.
Get in Kentucky.
Sorry, I'm looking at electoral votes, and I'm not happy.
Well, that's just Kentucky, though.
Oh, well, yeah, it looks like Trump's winning Kentucky.
Von Town.
Oh,
He only won it by 2
I
points.
could have probably predicted that.
I'm just wondering how
Kentucky.
people could vote for Von at this point. Or I mean Trump at this point.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if I really want Vaughn as the president either. I mean, he's cool and all.
Oh, I
but-
don't want Von as president.
Choke him, damn it.
Thank you, Zach. Huh?
Pennsylvania are you from?
Oh, like Harrisburg area.
Yeah, I was born and raised in Pennsylvania too, so that's why I asked.
Oh, that's
Yeah. Like, what part are you from?
Like Bedford County, but kind of like close to Altoona and Johnstown.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where that's at. That's not far away from Dauphin County. Huh. Yeah. That's pretty much where I live, Dauphin County. So yeah, that's pretty crazy too, the fact that you're from there too. Damn.
Yeah, why is everyone from
Oh.
PA?
Tragic's from Chicago. We're from
Oh God, I'm
PA.
so sorry, Tragic.
Oh.
I apologize. But nothing gets away from you. I guarantee it. Live.
Oh my god.
Didn't you have some stuff to say a
Chicago.
while back about Chicago whenever Callie was after you and she got all
Oh
pissed
yeah.
off?
Yeah, I said Chicago's full of thugs and assholes. And
You're not wrong.
Oh, you're not.
no,
Wrong.
she took it like I was saying it like a racist thing, and I'm like,
No.
what are you talking about? I hate Chicago. You just saying that. No, I legitimately hate Chicago.
Right. It's not about race at all.
Just
When it
Oh
comes
my-
to Callie, everything's about race. Everyone is against her. Did you see that?
Of course. I get that. Charlie Gold, too.
oh my god.
Charlie Gold.
Notice they only go after white people though. I've noticed
Yeah, what
that.
is that?
I know.
Yeah. They know that other person would use. They would most likely say like, "Oh, like you're doing this because I'm this color or whatever," and I don't know. Maybe that's what they're worried of. They're worried that they're gonna say something like that or something like that. I don't know. That seems to be like the only thing I could think of as like why they would want to hold that away from being seen.
Oh god. I'm more afraid of Trump losing than winning.
Are you really?
Yes,
Why?
because Trump is a psychopath. You don't know. I'm not talking about him staying in the office. I'm telling that he's going to punish the American people
Oh, start
in
a
very
war.
awful ways.
Start a war?
That is my biggest fear. He's a complete psychopathic narcissist. He's like Caligula. He's like Tiberius.
Tiberius?
Tiberius, yes, crazy.
Well, at least he ain't Nero.
Well, here's the thing. Tiberius fucked Caligula, and that's his uncle.
Oh my god.
So that tells you the mindset. Because Trump fucks Ivanka. It's obvious they fuck.
Wow.
Yeah, I said it.
I think they are in.
Oh my god, how they flirt with each other is so
Yeah,
gross.
it's disgusting.
Ugh.
Oh, sorry, any Trump fan.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He became very demonic, in my opinion. So,
Oh my god.
he was good to start, but he turned demonic on June 1st. I saw it.
I'm just scared. Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, we don't want you to be able to feel that. We don't want you to feel like that anymore. We're going to be here to help you through that bullshit.
Thank you.
Very much.
Thank you. Oh god. Okay, can we turn off the election stuff? It's causing anxiety.
Oh, just
that's fine.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's going to get pretty hectic here soon.
Yeah, in a couple hours.
It's going to be a total tide for Biden. Like that's what I think. So President Joe Biden, there you go, Scranton native. Although he's not.
I just seen somewhere where it said something about California passed some type of thing where they can accept ballots up to 9 days after today.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I've seen that.
What does that mean?
Wow.
North Carolina, they can count them
I didn't even
8
see that.
days.
8 days.
It's gonna take that whole thing back in 2000 with Al Gore and Bush and like put it up to like.
Yeah, that's.
We're not gonna know who president is until like March.
I hope that's not.
Yeah, if that's the case, they can't finish the election until.
No, we won't
all
know
the
until
states.
November 8th.
Yeah, that would go until November. Wow, that's like almost unheard of.
Pretty much. Not supposed to be that way.
Oh, we're
Crazy.
We're fucked.
Yeah, this is real bad. But if Biden sweeps all the big states, they'll just say Biden won it.
I'm not happy about Biden either, because he's
A rapist, child molester. I know. So, what are you gonna do?
Biden.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like, how can you support that? Person like that.
Earlier, they kind of made me about Biden, where in 1994 he signed a bill to arrest a bunch of innocent black men and give them the life sentence for marijuana.
That's right.
Oh wow.
That kind of changed my mind on him a little bit there. Well, there's a lot more that I read
that'd
about.
change anybody's mind there.
A life.
I need to give Ash communication.
Yeah, do it.
They all received life sentences just for marijuana. That's.
That's too much.
Absolutely.
Oh. Why can't they just legalize it federally? Why hold that over our heads anymore?
Yeah, it's 2020, I think.
I can't wait till it's finally like legalized fully, and then everyone's gonna start smoking weed, and then calming the fuck down and chilling the fuck out and not being so angry, and then we could have a peaceful life. Everyone's gonna be smoking the ganja.
They keep demonizing it.
The thing that gets me is it's okay for the government to open up, like the centers
Battery
and whatever you
low.
want to call it,
Mic
so
on.
that they can
Mic
raise money off of
feedback
it.
on.
But yet, people that are dealing it, they can't make money off of it.
Yep.
We've got people in prison for the rest of their life for selling marijuana. But yet, it's okay. The government sells it, makes money off of it.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that don't make sense.
All the money.
Every state.
I don't even think
Every state that
some of these people chill out though. I don't even think we would help, because it's from what I could tell is a lot of them that do this group hating things had issues in like high school, were picked on or bullied, so they're like bullying to make up for what they went through. It's like weird shit.
Yeah.
I can see that.
A lot of the people that are what we call trolls out there, guys, are people that have not lived. They've lived in their basement of the mom. And that, I'm not saying that as a cliche.
Yeah.
It's true,
It's just something that happens.
Yeah. And I'm not knocking
just
them. I'm not knocking them really for the basement mom thing. I'm not knocking people that live with their parents. I'm just saying they're not mentally right, some of them.
Well, if they lived on their own, they'd have full-time jobs and their time will be taken up with their actual life than to sit around and worry about everybody else's life.
And it's gone past trolling.
That's
Because
true.
if you're really trolling, you don't have any emotional attachment to the situation. If these people go way past trolling to the point where it's motivated by pure hatred and
There's one
destruction.
thing whenever you pick and nag with somebody, but then when you get into their personal lives and drag their family, their children, their jobs, their income into it, that's a whole new level. That ain't trolling anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's just being cruel and evil at that point.
Yeah. But a lot of these people do revel in that type of activity.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Christ, man. They are of Satan if they get off. A mother of two be put in jail. Satanic.
What's going to happen to one of these people is they're going to go piss someone off to the point where someone's going to actually show up in person and do something to one of them, and then they're going to be like, "Oh God, we better cut this out because somebody's going to get their ass beat sooner or later."
No, that was very close to happening with the case of Mr. G-Man, and
Oh wow.
Mic off. Mic feedback off.
Because he was ready to, I don't know what.
Yeah, because if these people met others that they do this to in person, they totally would take a different type of stance to it. They wouldn't be the way that they do it online because they have that protection of the internet.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's true.
We're allowed to get away with it.
It's like if you want to get in people's lives and get personal, then a real life reaction is going to happen, and they're not going to like the results because it's going to get really real, and then they're going to wish they never did that.
Yeah, it's true.
Don't play here.
It's not going to happen with me. I took therapy for that not to happen.
Oh, Shanny, I figured something else out today. Remember how you were asking me about why they were trying to put the kids back in school?
Yeah.
Well, there is a thing that Trump said that if you didn't give the option to your children, like the school system or whatever, the Board of Education, governor or whatever, didn't give the option to the children, that he was going to stop funding for the schools, as in like free lunch programs and stuff like that. That's why my state is offering it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they have to at least offer it to children so that we can still get funding. And there's like, I know from personal experience, I think, what was it, like 2 years ago before they did the programs for the lunch systems, we were paying like $3.50 a meal.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Wow.
and that gets expensive. And their like income guidelines are really wacky. Like the state that I live in, we make too much money for any type of assistance, and we make too much money for like WIC and stuff. And now that I look back on it, thank God I breastfed my children, because I wouldn't have been able to afford that formula. Formula is like $50 a can.
My God.
Yeah, it's really expensive now.
But yeah, that's why my state is now offering children to go back to school. Well, they were offering it. Now they're trying to say that they need to attend 4 days a week. 1 day for sanitation and cleaning.
No.
Crazy.
Alright, I'm talking to my shopper right now.
The world is like fuck, man.
No. Like here, we can't leave our house.
No.
And you teasing me with Target. I don't have a Target here.
Oh, bless you.
Oh my God. You know the infection rate here is 10% of the population.
Mic feedback on.
So they pretty much literally have closed everything down.
Oh wow.
You're definitely missing out.
Wow,
on some Target.
10%.
I'm
Sorry, I wouldn't be surprised.
I have a Walmart, a Dollar Tree, a Dollar General, and a Family Dollar.
Where is the how far away is the closest Target?
Probably about 2.5 hours.
Oh.
Yeah, PA's
But
like that.
it's in well, I don't live in Pennsylvania anymore. I live close to Pennsylvania. I live like in the tri-state area.
You live. Okay, so you still live near there, kind of.
Like I can get to Pennsylvania within like 10 minutes. But
Yeah.
I actually, the closest one is actually in a different state to me. And even where I lived out in Pennsylvania,
Oh wow.
there's no Targets within distance either. So
Yeah, we have them over here. I mean, where I'm at, but I noticed, especially if you go around Pennsylvania, there's really not that many. Like, especially this state. Like, I mean, in this area that we have a lot, but if you go outside of this area, they don't have that many.
I'll say the closest Target I have to me is like Frederick, Maryland, or Hagerstown, Maryland. You know where those are.
Yeah, that's pretty far. Yeah, I used to
Mic
know, I remember,
off.
like,
Mic
Baltimore.
feedback off.
yeah, Baltimore. I've been down in Baltimore before.
Yeah, my husband's family lives down there, but we don't go down there very often.
Yeah, Baltimore.
We're trying to actually get
like,
his grandma to move where we're at, because she's like the only one that really still lives there. But she's like older. She's like in her 80s, and she's lived there her entire life. She doesn't live in a really good neighborhood. Yeah, she doesn't really live in a good neighborhood and anything, but she's been there her entire life. And she's like, if I leave, what will I leave to my children? And all her children are like, we're not to be rude or anything, but we don't want the house. We'll end up selling it. Nobody wants to live down there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, it's hard that you get to tell her that, but like, you know, it's gonna be hard to like get her mind to like want to do anything else with it, you know?
Yeah, it's sad though. A few years back when they had all the rioting in Baltimore, like her house, her windows in the front of her house, we had to go down there and board them up for her because they like busted out the windows and stuff.
What the hell?
Yeah, and she's older, so she has to use like a walker and all that stuff. So it's not safe for her, but we go down every once in a while, but we don't have much family around where we live either, so.
Yeah, that's crazy. I remember when those riots and stuff were going on. They always, I don't know, it seems like whenever something happens, in like PA, they always try to like do something, but like it's always on a smaller scale. It's never anything like super wild. Like, there weren't necessary, like there was kind of like riots or whatever here, but like it wasn't like a lot of areas. It was just like really like the capital and like Philadelphia, like all the cities, you know. That's pretty much one of the only areas that went crazy or whatever.
You know, they made the internet so you could go to a place and chill, not have drama, and have fun and get away from the problems in life. But it's almost worse dealing with this than being offline.
Yeah, I agree with that. I would agree with that. Because
do you remember the days whenever we used to get on the computer and you would like Google like pictures of cats?
Yeah.
And you would go to your local library and print out the pictures of the cats so you could take it home. I used to think it was the coolest thing going to the local library and looking up Titanic and printing off pictures of the Titanic.
It's turned into like a high school, with cliques and groups of people, and you got the bullies and the geeks. You know, it's like
that's what
I thought it was the coolest thing ever when my mom allowed us to get the AOL dial-up. I thought it was so cool.
Yeah, I had that too. That was the shit. AOL with their post boards.
God.
And then you had to get off the phone because your parents were expecting a phone call.
Yeah.
I remember my cousins using that. That was weird. Because like I was born in 1999, so I'm still pretty young. So I grew up in a weird time where it's transitioning from all that.
My younger sisters are born. My one sister was born in 96 or 97, and the other one was born in 2001. So.
Yeah, it's crazy how quick time went. Like, it's already about to be 2021. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's crazy.
This year went quick. Like, compared to any other year, I gotta say, this year, like, it felt like it was only like 6 months, but it was like a pretty long time. I mean, we still got a couple months though. Still,
We've been quarantined so long, it just feels like one big long day.
Yeah, and it's made it worse.
The
The quarantine has driven people crazy.
Yeah, I kind of worked the whole thing, so it's kind of different for me. But I remember fucking when it first came around, that was when it was the worst. Oh man.
Yeah, it was bad.
That's when everyone was scared to go outside. They said, fuck it, we're not going nowhere. But you know, what's crazy is we're months ahead and more people are more inclined to be outside and stuff. It's weird.
Yeah, it's real weird too, because they don't, it's like if you're not like high risk and you get corona, they tell you just to stay home and quarantine. But then when you're staying home, you have like family members and stuff that get exposed to it that are high risk, and then they end up dying and shit. It's just
I mean, I remember you.
It's where I am. I'm high risk, so it's like I don't want my boys to go to school.
Yeah, hell no.
Do you know what gets me? The numbers are higher now, and they're opening schools back up than it was whenever they shut the schools down.
Oh yeah, that's that.
And we're no further into knowing anything.
They knew that was gonna happen. I don't understand why they continued to push the idea to have it be opened. Like especially in PA, I'm pretty sure every school's open up in this state. But it's
yeah,
like,
my mother still lives up there, and she takes care of my nieces, and they're in school 5 days a week, full days.
Yeah, they like some schools like they have the option pretty much like to either do like online or they can go to school for like a couple days or whatever. Like some schools have it to where like they go to school for like 3 days or like 2 days. And
that's how it is here. You can either be full virtual or you can be a blended student. And they have like Group A and Group B, and Group A goes Monday and Tuesday, and then virtual Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And Group B is virtual Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and goes to school Thursday, Friday. They use Wednesday as a deep cleaning day, but they're trying to now put all children back in 4 days a week.
That's the thing, it's not gonna work. I mean, here especially, as soon as they started doing that, like, it was literally like in the first week, like people were getting sick already. It's like it's already been like a decent amount of people got sick at this school here. That's just like one school district. That's different. I don't know. It's weird. So I don't know. It's weird though because I don't necessarily know anybody like personally that had corona or anything. Like I just heard of other people getting it, you know. It's weird. Maybe it's just because of where I live though, you know. I think
I only know one person that's caught it, and they have illnesses. They have like this thing called POTS. So she has like PICC lines and stuff on her all the time, but she's the only one that I've heard and I know of that has had it. Yeah,
I never even heard of that before.
Yeah, that's crazy. And they tell you to go to get a flu shot too. And places are starting to run out of the flu shot. And then if you go get a flu shot, you get exposed to other people. It's like a double-edged sword.
Oh my God. So they're running out of the flu shot now? See, I'm not even going out of the house, so I wouldn't know these things.
Yeah, Walgreens is running out. No, it was CVS, not Walgreens.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Everyone's getting broke.
That's how it is here. The
I went
CVS here
I went
used
to the
be
grocery
walk-in.
store.
Now you have to be appointment.
Oh my god.
I just went to the grocery store. Safeway was doing them, so I just got it done there.
Well,
Mic on. Mic feedback on.
They should make it where you could take it at home. Like someone could pick it up for you. Because, I mean, it's just like a simple shot.
Yeah.
You know,
they should have them easily accessible.
I know in other countries right now, people are freaking out and panic shopping, so that's probably going to be coming to America. I don't know what's going to happen. Because,
Well, everywhere's got their places boarded up. I've seen where, like, DC and Philly and all these places have, like, boarded up, like, their Walmarts and their Targets and everything because they're expecting some impending doom to happen.
It's crazy. You with the flu shot, I guess in some places you can get an appointment to make sure that there's no one there.
That's how it is with CVS now. I guess because so many people were doing walk-ins and they were like overcrowded and they were running out, that now you have to do it by appointment so they make sure that they have it in stock and that there isn't too many people in the store at once.
oh my god.
If I decide to get it, I'm just going to go to my primary doctor. I'm like half terrified. The last time I got flu shots is whenever I worked at the nursing home and I got really, really sick with the flu that year. So now I'm scared.
Yeah, it's a crazy situation.
I'm pretty sure the vaccine has like a little bit of the virus in it, and that's what anti-vaxxers try to use against getting the vaccine. But it's
just think about when the vaccine comes out. How are they going to get that out to everyone? This is going to be crazy.
A low immune system, so I swear I catch everything. I'm surprised I haven't caught COVID yet. But then again, you have to actually leave your house, so.
Oh, I caught COVID right at the beginning of it. Of it.
And Trump said he's going to use the military, which I'm fine with because they're real regimented and they have procedures and stuff. So
they try to say that my state was like the last state to catch it, but I swear my state was the first state to catch it, and we caught it last November. Because I swear everybody in my town was sick in November, and even my family was sick, and we got flu tested, we got strep tested, everything came back negative, but they still treated us as if we had the flu or if we had strep because they didn't know what it was.
Oh wow, that's weird, especially if they didn't know what it was, you know what I mean?
Did you say something, Dovey Cat?
Can you hear this?
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, my cat's burning my lap right now.
Sorry, I'm back. I got this new
What up?
activity book, and it's called the Big Activity Book for Anxious People. It's just got like different little activities to do, but it's so funny.
Yeah.
That it helps you cope.
I still think you should make a merch that says "yeah" on it.
Yeah.
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 I agree.
We love you, Rev.
I'm on that. All right.
Rev's awesome.
Say, I'll do it. You know, it's my deal.
Yeah, we're big fans of you guys. We like to watch you, Shanny, and when Rev does his stuff too, we're definitely there to support that.
Yeah, we always share. We always post the links and like over on our Discord and stuff. Try to get people to watch you guys and stuff.
Yeah, don't let them silence you. Because the best thing to do with them is just tell them, hey, look, I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm moving on. You know, I wish you guys the best, but I'm done with it. And I'm sticking with my core group of fans. I'm going to build off that. And I wish you the best of luck. Have a nice life. And just totally ignore them.
Yeah, that's how I feel about the situation at this point. It's like a really bad boyfriend that just doesn't want to leave you. and you have no choice but to not answer the phone calls.
The only thing that sucks right now, though, is I think the way that they're talking is like they won. They got you off of YouTube. They won. And that makes me so mad because like they didn't win. Like, Shanny's winning. Don't even play with
What did they
me.
win? Yeah, there's nothing that they're winning there.
Yeah, they're actually hurt.
Gaining.
They're hurting themselves in the end because
because
they're leeching
nobody.
their content.
Yeah, they would be nobody if it weren't for her. Like,
Exactly.
Why people know who they are is because of her. If they were talking about themselves or anything else,
together.
No one would know who they are. I had no clue who they were. No clue. And the only reason I did is because watching Shanny underneath the recommended would show up their name.
Yeah.
Because they would use her name, or they would tag her or tag Rev or something.
They do.
It was constant tag. It's still constant tagging. The Geek Room is the worst.
Do you know, guys, I had to ban 3 Shabisky accounts on my Twitter? 3.
Oh, wow.
I
3?
don't know.
Yeah, that's what they do. They like clone. That's why I don't like Twitter, because you can clone accounts.
Whatever happened to him? Didn't he used to like really be fond of Shanny? Like all show.
Yeah.
I don't.
No, that was always bullshit.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He was always bullshitting.
Yeah, he was always lying about that, because he would come to me or Tragic, and then he'd be like, "Oh yeah, haha, you see how I got Shanny liking me or whatever." He's like, "Yeah,
it was
like,
so stupid."
He's always like saying, like telling us as if like it was like something, like it was this funny, hilarious thing. We're just like, okay, like, I mean, okay, I mean, it's cool that Shanny's talking to you, but why are you so proud of it? There's nothing to be proud of.
Yeah, and then he would say stuff to us like, "Oh, they're playing along with it. They're just trolls. They don't really care. They're doing it as an act." And we'd be like, "Well, they said in their stream they don't want to be part of it anymore. They want to move on past it, and they're not." It doesn't sound like they're acting that way. It was just this weird shit.
No, I'm not a troll. I can troll, but I'm not a troll.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
there's a big difference between trolling and hating someone, trying to destroy someone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be rude earlier and butt into the conversation, because I know you were talking about Shabisky and Missy Ann, but I have no idea who those people are.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good that you don't know who they are. That's really
you don't want to
good.
get caught up in their bullshit.
Fair, I did know who Shabby was, but because of the Shanny thing, but Missy Ann, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, she's basically like kind of like a co-host on the show now. But like, what's weird is like I used to pretty much like for years I was on Shabisky's show with him, and like it was crazy when he kind of like he swapped us out.
Yeah, the thing was they lost their minds because Brian and I would go on Shabisky's stream and we were the funny ones, and everyone was attracted to what we were doing, and we were catching so much hate. Yeah, they're getting so mad over it. And then DP started talking about us and all those other shows. We didn't even really know who these people were, and they were like losing their minds.
They started coming at us. We dealt with it too. They started coming at us and saying things about us, and we were like, "Whoa, we don't even really watch you guys. We don't even care about you guys."
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. So they start things up with people and say that and say that you're starting shit with them, but it's really them starting shit with you.
Yeah.
That's
how it's always been with them.
So stupid.
It's kind of cringy.
Yeah, it's honestly like it's stupid behavior like that makes me not want to believe that. Like, I'm less inclined to go to their side because I know that, like, I know what their intentions are with stuff, you know. And like, I'm one of the only few people that are gonna vocalize that like tragic
Exactly.
too.
don't
I had
get
no
it.
clue who Shabisky was until the one day he like invited Shanny into some stream, and then all that other shit went down. I had no clue.
Yeah. When he got Shanny to come in there, he was like messaging me about it, being all like, "Yeah, Shanny's in here," or like, he's like, as if like he was like comparing it to like the Jared Genesis thing. He was kind of like super like he just had this shit grin about it. So like I knew his intention, what it was right away. He was like basically said he's like, yeah, I'm pretty much doing this because people are gonna, you know, drunken peasants and stuff. They're gonna want to talk to me more and stuff.